Well, Monday, I'm gonna find out when, officially speaking, whether they're gonna approve the surgery or not. Um, this kind of hurts, but um, I don't know. Um, and, I'm really excited. I just finally finished class, and I, and it's all I can think about, really. I've had a really good week. Honestly, this week I've been like, damn, am I crazy? I had a really good week, for me. Well, like the last 2 weeks really. I've been good, but in terms of ticks, most days. Not all the times, as you can tell, but uh, they've been pretty good. Um, Compared to what they can be for me, especially. Uh, so especially considering the stress of exams, I've done really well these last 2 weeks. I I forgot what I was gonna say. Um, okay, that just feels great. My arm's really tight right in here. And right in here it's squeezing, and now up here it's okay. That hurts. uh, it's really nice. Okay, I gotta stretch. Now I'm tick stretching. This is okay. So I've been doing well. Uh, I don't know. Um, it's 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 exciting, and uh, it's a constant topic of conversation around the house. Talking about where we're gonna stay, how we're gonna get there, if my brother's gonna go with us, all that stuff. We're gonna stay at Ronald McDonald's house, since I'm 19 and I'm having clearly a very major medical procedure. We qualify. It'll save us a lot of money. Make it a lot stay out there as long as we need to, because they want me to stay until July 1st, from June 12th till July 1st, because I have to go up for pre-op on the 12th. Well, I mean, I have to be there the night of the 12th because pre-op is early in the morning on the 13th. Then on Monday, the 16th, it's going to be the brain stage. And they're going to, I'm going to be at least heavily sedated, and they're going to drill holes right around somewhere in here and pretty much stick my brain with wires. Uh-oh. It's a pretty exciting prospect. Maybe it's we weird that I find it exciting, but I uh, I do find it exciting, I guess, because I've had more than enough time to think about the risks, and I find them pretty acceptable. I mean, I don't want them to happen, but the risks for me are low. I'm probably more likely to die trying to drive myself somewhere because of ticks than I would to, have a very severe effect of surgery. Um, I mean, because you can see if I was stupid enough to drive like this would not be good. I've nearly stepped off the sidewalk into traffic because I couldn't see. I've fallen out of my wheelchair on a bus. I fall sometimes. I have inadvertently hurt myself, and sometimes I hit myself too. Uh, so it's all very acceptable risks to me. Brain surgery, elective brain surgery, but I'm excited. We got insurance approval, and now it's just like 6 weeks away. A little less than that. A little less than 6 weeks from now till when we need to go up for pre-op. Um, just did get the neuropsych. Monday they're gonna do the ethics board, and from there really we're home free. Uh, it's really crumbs. It's really exciting. Um, in that with any luck I'll have a new life. I'll be able to go to school without being kicked out of class. I'll be able to go somewhere without having to worry about getting stranded because of ticks. I'll be able to drive without second guessing every minute. Was this stupid? Was this stupid? Should I not have? Do I need to pull over? Um, when I call my friends, it won't be because, oh my gosh, I got stuck somewhere and I need help. It'll be, oh hey, you want to come watch a movie? Instead of, oh my gosh, I'm having a mini crisis. I need help. Um, and one of the worst things about it has been being so helpless against it. Um, I got stranded on campus about a month ago, uh, and it was dark. My friend needed to get back to study, and she stayed with me, thankfully, but I couldn't sit up in my wheelchair on the bus, so I couldn't take the bus. I fell out of my wheelchair on the bus, and I I couldn't do the bus ride, and I couldn't get back to my dorm, so we hung out. I was lying on the floor, vomiting and jerking, and sometimes I vomit because of ticks. Uh, it's one of my least favorites. I'd prefer to spit, honestly. It's really, really gross. Basically, my stomach, my abs just contract enough where eventually it just starts coming up. It usually happens after I eat, and it yeah, it's not good. Anyway, I was lying there on the floor. She was calling campus security, I think it was, because there was nothing else we could do. We needed to get back to my dorm. I needed to get back to Mac, who I had left there because at my dorm because he had had surgery not long before, and I didn't want him walking as far as we had traveled. Uh, so and they kept asking if we needed an ambulance, and I'm like, they can't do shit for me. Nobody can do shit for me. I mean, they really can't. I mean, there are no drugs that will help me. There's nothing except the surgery. I mean, I have coping mechanisms, but that's it. It's nothing like what people would think and expect of modern medicine because I have exhausted non-surgical approaches, and that's okay. That hurts too, but that's why I need this surgery. And I mean, I'm trying to be realistic about it. I mean, I I don't expect it to be a miracle overnight. I mean, the micro lesion effect where it improves because of bruising, it bruises your brain to poke it with a wire essentially, and the bruising temporarily sort of inactivates the parts that cause ticks because they're what you poke, essentially, when they put the wires in. If they're in the right place at any rate, the bruising should help reduce symptoms temporarily until healing takes place. And then after healing, right as you're healed enough, they turn on the stimulators that go to the wires. It's like a pacemaker for your brain. You have wires going up through your skull. It's all under your skin and travels down your neck to pacemakers here and here. And so I should, on June 27th, they should turn on my stimulators. And it should help my tics. And this is all due to Tourette syndrome, even if it doesn't look like what you're familiar with Tourette syndrome. Just because I'm not swearing at the moment, it may look a little different than what people think of with Tourette's, but this is Tourette syndrome. Severe, treatment-resistant, debilitating Tourette's syndrome. Severe enough it warrants surgical intervention. I'm not your typical case, so to speak, but with any luck, maybe walking down the street past me, you wouldn't be able to tell afterwards. Maybe once we get me programmed good, maybe I'll be mild. I don't know. Um, I certainly have what I feel like is a reasonable hope of that. I know two people who had the same surgeon, and if you ask me, they've done phenomenally. One of them's several years out from surgery. Wow. He, for what I see on Facebook, he functions absolutely normally, and I'm like, wow. And then the other, Johanna, she's awesome too, and she's doing great. She's more recent. It'll be a year for her in July. And there's still programming, that's ongoing. You could program the hell out of yourself for years, theoretically. There's like 33,000 different settings, so yeah, you get it in there, and then you have to program it, and that can take a while. It can take a year, 2 years. It's not overnight, but once you got it in there, you have the potential, I guess is what I'm saying. You have the ability to program and tweak and everything, which is something I don't have now, clearly, because I can't even take drugs for it. So, I don't have that luxury, that ability to even, try out different treatment options because I can't take them. Uh, and they didn't help. So, DBS. That's DBS it is. Yep. So I am looking forward to June, essentially. And I just gotta hang around till then. My friends want to take me to the beach since we usually go to the beach in July. And since I'll be recovering still, I won't be, up to surfing or whatever. Not that I won't be able to next year, but that I'll have to recover more than I will have by July to, fully enjoy more adventure type activities. So I might go to the beach before surgery. That way I can get in my beach time this year. Although if I can't, I will enjoy sitting by the pool and reading on the beach. And I don't know, might could long as I didn't exert myself too much, I could still enjoy, the atmosphere, the boardwalk, you know. Heck, that's what most people do anyway. Most people don't just go out and go, oh, I'm going to go surfing, you know. So I'll be a little more typical in that respect. Um, Certainly not at all bad, but now that I guess it's fun.